Greetings everybody, this is Roma again. This is the second video on our series of how to teach and learn basic Spanish. And we're specifically talking about the Spanish spoken in South America. The first video was went over the alphabet. This one's going to actually be the phonic sounds. So let's get started. This letter here, A, is pronounced just like its name. A, like an Ana. A lot of people in English like to say Anna, but there's no A in Spanish. So that's A, Ana. Alberto. This letter is enunciated B, which is, B, which is very much like the English B, but slightly different. In English we'll say B, like in ball, book. In Spanish it's a bit softer. The lips almost meet. So we would say blanco. This one has a soft sound and a hard sound. Like in cigarro, and then a hard sound like carpeta. The CH is very much like what we say in English, like in chocolate. This one is very similar, but again, slightly different. In English, we would say d, like in dog, door. But in Spanish, and when we say it that way, we put our tongue to the top of our mouth. But in Spanish, you'll move it further forward to the back of the teeth. So it's a little bit softer, like the domingo, doce. The E is like in español. F is pronounced like in folio. G is, you know how when we say in English, we will say the hard G like G. Well, you say the hard G like that in Spanish too, gusto. But when you say it, we also have a soft sound in Spanish for the G. And it would be like, when you say, in English when you say G, you have, it comes from the back of your throat. You're putting the back of your throat together to make that G sound. Well, in the soft sound, it still comes from the back of your throat, but you slightly open the throat. So you have gente. The H, the H sound is almost silent. It is but it is almost silent, like in hacienda. E is pronounced E, like imposible. G, like in Jesús, like in kilometro. L is pronounced L, like in leche. The double L in Spanish is like Y, like in amarillo. Mesa. Like in nueve. Ñ is pronounced like Y, like in español. And by the way, that has that is an N with the little squiggly marks. So, español. Ooh, excuse me. O, like in ocho. Like in plátano. Like in queso. R, era is pronounced R. It's kind of like a motorboat sound. If you remember when you did the machine gun or a motorboat sound when you were a kid, you put your tongue up to the top of your roof, but you kind of curl the tongue so that air can go through it. It's well, it's the same in that, like in rápido. The double R is the same way, but you roll the R's a little longer, like in perrito. Seis, siete. This one, like in tres. U, like an uno. Like in vaca. Again, it's a little softer than the V in English. Barely touch the teeth to the lip. Vaca. W is not actually in the Spanish alphabet, but you will see it because they take words like Washington from the English language, so you'll get words like waffle or Washington. And then in this one is you have two sounds, exacto, X is exacto, and then a softer sound, Mexico. The Y has a yes sound like in English, Yankee, Z, Zorro. And I want to show you, the next thing I want to show you is the most amazing tool to teach young children. It's children actually beg to play it, and it's a game. It's learning disguised as a game. Let me open this up for you so you can kind of see it. But basically, it has all these letters that you can move around anywhere on the board. You can place them anywhere you want. You can put them down here together. You know, you do all sorts of things with it. And originally, it was designed to teach young children English phonics and reading, comprehension, communication, and listening skills. But educators started coming to me and telling me they were using it to teach the blending of phonic sounds, basic Spanish, spelling, the alphabet, and as a tutor, with that information I discovered as a tutor, I can actually teach more than one subject to different children at the same time. It becomes so, and it's so neat because it sort of comes like the old schoolhouse where children are helping each other learn. You can find this product and hundreds of others products on this website, and you should be seeing it somewhere around here, but it's www.read-phonics.com, and look forward to seeing you there. Bye-bye.